Steve, what do you do for warm-ups and things like that? I know that you have a rudiments or a gaddiments.
Normally before a gig, you know, I got these sticks with with rubber tips, so I can play on a counter or on a table in the dressing room, and what I would do, I would just go. You know, just some rudiments. You know, things like that. And I would do that before the gig for, 10 or 15 minutes. And then go to play the show. And then when COVID happened, and we had all this time, I figured, well, I don't want to let a lot of time go by and not do something.
Sure.
I don't want to have to fight coming back.
Yeah.
You know, so I started just doing that little 10, whatever I did before the show. But there was no show, so, 10 minutes would turn into an hour, 2 hours. And before I knew it, I was back into, practicing again, and I started...
You start writing these things down?
Yeah, new ideas and sticking started to come to me just from being in that zone. And I started to understand about displacement.
Mm-hmm.
So, and once I got into that, it opened. It's like everything that I practice now. If I displace it, it
Explain
becomes.
that. Explain
All
that.
right, so here it's like here. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
like 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the same thing that I did.
Same sticking.
The same sticking.
But you're just displacing
you
where you
displace
started.
it, and every time you displace it,
Yeah.
it's like it's like completely different. And,
Yeah.
and so, but not in a way where technically it's technically the same, but mentally
In the brain.
everything, all those beats are in different places, so it's
Yeah.
all new.
Yeah.
And when you understand it, then these rhythms start to become comfortable.
Yeah.
And so it can, I think it's giving me like a new bunch of rhythms that I never thought of before, and that were, uncomfortable when I first started it. But now they're comfortable. And so there's new. Are you a drummer?
I'm not a drummer, no.
No, you're a guitar player.
Yes.
Yeah. Things have come to me new stickings. And I've been playing my whole life, but I
Right.
never thought of these things
Amazing.
before.
I'd like to take a second to talk to you about this channel. This is actually Rick Beato 2. I've had it since the beginning of my main channel, and many of you are not subscribed. As a matter of fact, 87% of the people that watch this channel regularly are not subscribed. So I encourage you to hit the subscribe button on this channel and on my main channel. This will help me get even more of my dream guests and help continue to grow both channels. Thank you.
Paradiddles are, right?
Yep.
So paradiddles are a basic rudiment that drummers use a lot. And it's like they're mostly single beats and they end with a double.
Right.
But now, I sort of come up with these new things where it starts, you start with a double.
Okay.
And you try to make most of the rudiment use doubles, and and only 2 sets of singles, so you can play them faster. So it's like. And you can start these things with flams too. And then you can displace that stuff. So all of that stuff, because of the displacement stuff, and because of a couple of new ideas about sticking, try to do more doubles and less singles, because you can play them faster. There's a lot of, it's just everything feels new to me, you know what I mean?
Is it amazing after playing so long to come up with all these new ideas?
It's crazy, man. I can play something every day that I never played before, just based on this displacement thing. And I haven't even really tried to take it to the kit. I've been just working at. I did a book called Rudiments, and I'm still practicing because I'm into it.
Yeah.
Because this thing interests me now.
Yeah.
And I love to share. It's great to share with other drummers. We love to.
I'm a drummer in spirit.
Well, I find that most drummers are more than willing to
totally agree.
Show their friend what they did.
Absolutely.
And they get excited seeing them be able to do it, and they get excited being able to do it, and if you can do it together, it's even more fun.
Okay, so one of the things, and I'd love to have you play on the drum kit for a minute, and is to actually take it to the snare drum and bass drum, right? That would be the first thing to do that.
What I would do now is probably just play the bass drum to keep time and do some of the displacements around that.